All right. Hey guys.
Are you gonna share your screen? Oh.
Oh, well, you want me to share the screen? It's too late, dude. You ruined the intro. All right.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Starting
Damn
again.
it, Nico.
Oh shit!
God,
Sorry.
High quality Disgaea set review. Wait, do you guys need me to share my screen? I don't know if I can actually.
This is
Off
the
to a great
It's
start.
already good.
Professional
General
set
chat.
review.
Go to general chat. I linked you to where we're looking at the cards. All right. There we go. Disgaea set review. Starting with the trial deck. You guys, for some reason, sat through a stupid Fate Zero review, and now we're here because Dean saw in the comments someone said Disgaea, and
Hell
Dean's
yeah.
like, obviously we have to do Disgaea because I love Disgaea, and so
I'm
we're here.
Disgaea man.
Christ.
All right, someone go.
Okay, boom. First card, Laharl Flan. 3,000 power level.
Wait, I
0
can't
vanilla.
find the Disgaea trial deck on the official Weiss Schwarz website.
It was linked
It
to you.
linked it.
Oh, there it
Don't
is. Okay, I
worry.
found it.
Okay, all right, we got
Sadly,
it.
sadly, this 3K vanilla, your level zeros are like level zeros with demerits that make them lose power. So vanillas are actually at a premium in this set. It's actually pretty okay.
Wait, this isn't actually like the best like oversized quote unquote profile to play, is it?
Your cards have pretty fucking terrible demerits in this set, dude. I don't think you
All
understand.
right, we're overtime. Next card.
Okay, boom. Next card. Printy Squad. Army card. Also, you can sack it. No, you can sack any printing on your board. Choose a card in your opponent's front row, and it loses 1,000 power.
You could kill 3 of these to get rid
Yo,
of
wait.
3K vanilla.
This is the card that taught me how to play Weiss. When I played against Nico, I thought removal in Weiss was free because I just lose my board every zero game to fucking printies.
So, yeah, this card is unplayable. Even in the Printy deck, you don't play this deck, this card. So, yeah, pretty bad card. Next card. Fallen Angel of Love, Flan. Okay, it's 2,500 power, level 0. It has Climax combo. On a draw 2K one, sack this to summon a 1/0/4/5 that gets 1,500 power. If it has a marker, it gets a marker by being played from grave. This plays it from grave. Super cool combos you early play.
So it's a 106K with a marker.
That's compression, dude.
With Clock Encore. So it always gets the marker back.
Wait, you need to play that 1/0 from grave to get the marker?
Well, technically, you can change the marker, right? Because it's
Oh
being
shit!
summoned
I
back
think I've
from
been playing
grave.
that card wrong the whole time.
Yeah, no, you can't do that on play. So the idea is if you don't change into it, you have to crash it and then encore it to get the power.
What the fuck? I thought this card was good.
Imagine thinking cards in Disgaea are good.
Yeah, because
It's
That was just
25
on
guys.
play!
2,500 power. That's fine. That's a vanilla.
no. The card itself is a 2,500 power level 0. But its climax combo change into the 1/0. That's a 4/5. Gets 1,500 power as a marker.
I mean, that sounds pretty good for this set, honestly.
Yeah, and it's on a draw 2K one. So it's like you +2.
Yeah.
If you
plus
live.
2. All right.
Broken.
But it's actually a card that you have as a choice. Yeah, the next card is the card that gets the marker. You marker an angel when it's played from grave.
Damn, I thought this was on play from hand. I'll
No.
fucking been playing this card around the whole time.
All right.
All right. Card after
Next
that.
card. Anyone want to take over? Or
Sure.
Are we on Flan or Raspberry?
Raspberry.
Barrel and
This card is
Sapphire
$100 for the foil.
Are you
already.
fucking serious? Oh my
Well,
god.
Dean bought them all out. Dean bought them all out, yeah.
Raspberry and Sapphire all ready for Jim. Continuous, and the number of climax in your waiting room is 4 or more. This gets hand encore.
This is
Oh, I remember you
85.
having a tough time trying to find this, Dean.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Card was $100 at the end.
This is unplayable.
This is unplayable. You're right.
Unplayable.
The most expensive unplayable card.
The
All
art
right,
on this
well-
climax is so hype. It's not even showing the full climax.
Yeah, it's just cropped wrong.
All right,
Oh,
this-
Bushi.
the
It's
two
really
Oh,
weird.
you.
Oh
quality, guys. Pure
Oh
quality.
wait, this card's playable. This next
no,
one.
it's not.
There's Overlord's Vessel?
It's like playable in Printy, which isn't a functional deck.
I don't know. I played against Printing a lot. Well, I guess I'm reading it now. When this card attacks, if you have, I believe this is a gate, right?
Yep, it's a gate.
In your climax character, you pay 1, search your deck for a printy, reveal it to your opponent, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. It also has act, pay 1, choose one of your printy characters, and that character gets
It's an auto
gives it bomb.
Yeah, it gives it suicide.
Where they're level 1 printies.
No, so it's actually there are level 1 printies, but what the most broken thing about this is this guy has this cool level assist, and by level assist, I don't mean 500 power times level. I mean +1 level to front.
Oh.
So you can like pump up your level 1s to be level 2 bombs, or like you can do you can kill Bunny Girl because they think they're safe.
And
you're
this
like,
is on
my
a
level
game?
1's a level 3.
How is this not the best Disgaea build?
Because it only searches printies.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
tough.
I don't know.
It sucks.
There seems to be more consistency here than the rest of the set already.
All right, we're talking too much about it. It's fine.
This card sucks. Next card.
Yeah.
You have a decent card. It sucks. Okay, here we go. This is an SP. This is a $25 SP. This is a spammable power brainstorm. This is the best part about this is there are power brainstorms that are level 0 that can give power to anything. But this only gives to demon.
This is level 1.
It's not a cool character.
So this is somehow worse than the level 0 common in the set. But
it's a 105k, dude. Throw us in the front row. It's big.
It is bigger than most of your level 0s or level 1.
And it can swing that turn, dude. Broken.
It's true.
So this actually sucks. This card you'll never put this on a deck. Next card. Okay, this is the best card. Have you ever thought at level 3? Wow, I need to play around my opponent's top end. But wait, I need to be a monkey. So you play this card down. All of your opponent's gain can't side attack, only face. Always. So now that you've denied yourself soul manipulation, you have another cool card effect. You have the effect. Your other cards, when they get reversed during your turn, you can pay 1 to leave your opponent a clock hit target or an on reverse target.
Hell yeah!
Very strong.
It also draws 2 ditches 1 on play. It's the only can-tripping level 3 in the set.
Wait, really?
Fuck, you think that you have any cards that recoup hand in this set?
But what about Laharl, level 3?
Yeah, he has to banish himself.
It's still cantrip, kind of.
This is the only card that stays on the board and gives you an extra card in hand.
Well, moving on, this next vanilla, this is just power creep on the last vanilla because it has Edna on it.
Edna sucks, dude.
I don't know. She's got good art.
Buddy.
Oh, the next vanilla is the actual good power creep.
Angel of Avarice.
Oh, Vulcanus is actually really good.
Hell
This
yeah.
is pretty cute.
And you can marker it with
Yeah,
the
this is good. Yeah, this is better. You're right.
All right, next
Wait,
card.
this says this card is green. This card is red.
What? Where?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Interesting.
It does, doesn't it, Carmen?
Shout out
Yeah.
to Bushi Road.
Thanks, Bushi Road.
Pretty cool.
Is there an errata for this
Oh,
card?
it's Grishowski!
Oh, yeah.
I've also played against a lot of this card.
Yo, this card is actually played. This card is okay. It's a, what was the card in Two Lover that was like $30?
Pucci
PR.
Mikan.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
Pucci Mikan. Dude, that's decent. And you can play as many as you want. Dude, imagine if you could do that in Two Loveroo.
you wouldn't play it.
I don't think you would play it.
You'd have the option to. That's what's important.
All right, next.
Next card. Oh,
Oh no.
this is a combo, guys. Girl Lahara. Pay 1. Discard. Stock Soul. You actually get to choose a red card with that Stock Soul. That's important. Most of the Stock Souls in Disgaea you can't. When it's sent to grave, you may discard that card. And then you get to summon Idol Girl Lahara, which is this OP 2/3/10k with no other text.
Damn.
But does it have a
broken.
soul trigger?
It has 2.
Wait, it comes
triggers.
as rest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but the idea is you crash this or you somehow win a lane with your shitty 5k. And then you didn't slam a climax, that'd be 2 neg. You discard your climax.
Okay.
So you can summon some 2/3. And then your opponent hits a win trigger and you go, how did this happen?
Oh my god.
And
This
then,
card
and then
fucking sucks. Yo, okay, shut up. Next card. This card fucking sucks.
the next
Oh,
card is
what-
OP.
okay.
Oh,
It
next
is in
card
my-
is playable plus.
This card is in
Well, next
my
card is playable
list.
plus.
It
This
doesn't have
card
a
was
soul
in
trigger.
my list. No, this card was not ironically in my list of Texas.
Yeah, well,
It
let's
has
try to
no
remember this.
in its name, which is very important for a booster card we get. It is also the biggest level 1 in Disgaea.
Just straight up.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
just
full
straight
up.
up.
It is the
1-1 vanilla.
only. It is
Oh,
the
biggest
only 117K vanilla. There are a lot of 1-1 vanillas, but it's the only 7K.
Excuse me?
Well, no, you see, Carmen, you don't understand. The other 1-1s, they push damage because they have a soul trigger.
Damn soul trigger.
Yeah, so they have 6,500 power, right?
6K. What the fuck?
Oh, they're one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
minus
sorry.
1,000.
It's a 1k demerit.
All right, whatever. Valvatores.
Valvatores 3K backup. You play this because Valvatores is dank.
I
It's
agree.
I
It's
agree.
pretty
Hard
dang.
agree. Next
And
one.
this is the 2-3. Yeah,
This is
2-3.
the TD
2-3.
face card.
I want to give a shout out. There was a guy who played me in my first tournament in Toronto. In Top Cut, he played this, and then he just sat there and pay 3 encored it every turn.
That's pretty strong.
It's pretty good.
That's the only story I have for this card. Fucking sucks.
Next card.
Oh, this is the best card.
Best
Mecha
card.
Jennifer!
This is the best card. Remember, I was telling you about this with Million Live. I said I have Mecha Jennifer top end. This is Mecha Jennifer, the one and only. 2-3, burn X. X is equal to the number of climaxes
Damn.
in your grave. What's cool is if you have if you double triggered, you can like spook your opponent because they'll think it's only swinging for like 3, then it's really 5.
Yeah, it's the stock out, dude.
This is better than Ronco.
No, so you triple.
Yeah,
trigger,
because you don't have
play
to mill the
this,
climax. You know where the climaxes are there.
Play this with 0 climaxes in waiting room, and the opponent looks at the waiting room. There's no climaxes in here, or is there? Easy
You
breakthrough.
paid 3 climaxes out.
All right.
All right, and then we just got a bunch of climaxes. Right?
No. What's important though to note though is there's 2 gates in this TD. One of them isn't printed in the booster, but combos on a booster pack card.
Oh, you're right. It does.
These are like
I think-
$3 climaxes.
Is that Tales of?
No, wait. What do you, Oliver? What did you say? Did you say they're $3? They're
Yeah.
like 9 to 10.
Oh, I
Oh
got
my
mine for
God.
I got mine for like 3 each.
Oh, well, they're more expensive now.
You're a sack.
There's one on JK for 3.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right, booster set, guys. That was the trial deck. What do we rate the
Yeah.
trial deck out of trial
Oh
deck?
my god, this is
We-
187 fucking cards.
Wait, 187?
You can just add 18 to 65 like that in your head. Damn. That's so
Oh,
hard.
Dude, math is fucking hard, dude.
I'm so fucking bad at math.
Let's go. I'll start it off. This is one of my SPs. It's one of the dankest cards in the set. It's your early play. It's your girl, Fuka. Prinny Death gets 500
This is
power.
actually, hold on, pause.
What the
for a
fuck? Is
second.
that
This
an
is
early
actually
place?
the most unlikable character in Disgaea 4.
She's a pretty dude. Shut the fuck up.
She's got the good
She's got a
outfit.
bat, dude.
Dude, she's a
I
death
think
character.
Desko's
Fucking
worse.
compared to the
Desko
rest
is
of the
worse.
cast, she fucking Desko.
Desko is worse.
Desko would be fine if Fuka didn't exist.
Look, I've never played this game, but based on character design, this character's dank. She's
I've
got a
only
bat.
played Gaia 3.
She has a good design. All the Disgaea girls have good designs. They're all waifus. However, this is the dankest card. Prinny Death gets 500 power from your brainstorm. It's probably the only card you'll ever play that gets power from your brainstorm. Cool. Next thing, early play. If you're out 5 or more, if you have 5 or less in deck. So right before you free fresh, you need to use 2 stock. It's pretty cool. But then on play, it gains 3,000 power and 2 soul. So it comes in 13k body, 4 soul.
Broken.
And then if your opponent cancels, which they probably will, because you swung for 4,
Probably 6.
you can pay 1, and they can't encore.
Oh, dank.
That's pretty strong.
Cool.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
Basically, Sword Art like 10th anniversary.
Oh my God.
Next person wants to keep it going.
All right, you know
Alright.
what? I'll run us through these because
Okay.
This is a
This
waifu
guy-
card.
Dude, this is a good card.
This is the right. Okay, this is Raspberry and Flan. These characters are actually
No, this is Raspberry and Flan.
Strong.
okay. It's a level 025. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may choose a climax in your opponent's waiting room and return it to the deck. If you do, shuffle your opponent's deck, and this card gets 1k power, 1 soul.
Yo.
This is a double rare.
Yo, this is actually played in the OTK in like the big combo deck. Because it's a zero stock 2 soul.
I remember that deck. I have that. Still have that list sleeved up.
All right. Next card.
Next.
Devil Buster Adele. This is a 1/1. When this card attacks, it's a 5k power because of course it is. If a card named "And Trust This" is in your climax area, it's a wind. Okay, this card gets +1 soul until the end of turn. Cool. So it's swinging in at 3 soul. And then it has auto encore. Put a hand encore.
Okay, but
soul.
But do you know what's
Hell
broken
yeah.
about it?
It has a soul
Nico,
trigger.
It
It's a
has
soul
a soul
trigger.
trigger. This is a
It
rare.
has a soul trigger. This pushes damage.
This
Cool
does
card.
damage.
Cool card. Good job, guys.
Damage wins games.
Damage does win games. Okay, I'll do the one more card then, I guess. Next card is a 1/1 counter with one of the worst girls on it. It's Fuka. When you use this card's backup, if you have a Prinny character, choose one of your characters in battle, and it gets 1k power. So it's a 2/5 backup for Prinnies. It's about
Have a Prinny. This is important because the list plays a back row Prinny. So you can play this as like a more defense-oriented counter. So your level 1 game goes to 10-5.
Damn.
So it doesn't just have to give it to Prinny.
All right, next card. This is a 1/0 5k.
This is an SB as well.
If you have a demon or angel character, it gets 1k, so it sits at 6.
No,
wait,
it's something
when
else.
your other one attacks, swings in at 7.
Swings to that's pretty good.
Broke. Easy. All right, next. Beliefs have made in Fuka. Oh, this card has so much text. It's 2/1/7/5, Prinny Death. When a card named Prinny Word is placed in your climax area, what is that, Dean?
Draw 2k1.
Okay, if this card is in your center stage, you can put a card from your hand in the waiting room. If you do, choose a level 2 character facing this card, return it to your opponent's deck, and your opponent shuffles his or her deck. Damn.
Decompresses them.
Yeah, it's fucking nice. It also has Clock Encore.
Infinite value, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, decompresses your opponent, pushes damage.
It's pretty
Next
good.
Alright.
is the strongest.
I gotta go to the next page. Okay, Overload Mal.
Oh, this card's so good.
Oh, this card is
5,500, 2 soul. This card gets 1 soul for each card in your level, so it's potentially 5 soul beater.
Hell yeah.
When this card attacks, pay 2 if a card named To My Lab. What is that?
Draw. It's a draw plus 3 soul. Sorry. I'm wrong. It's a 2 soul.
Okay. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 2 or lower characters, put that character into his or her stock. Okay.
So when you slam the 2 soul and you have 7 soul on your card, you can remove the card in front of it. So it's a 3 for 8.
Damn.
This card's broken. It outs Rider. Because you have an ability to give this thing hand encore. And then you can just sit on this, and it doesn't matter what your opponent's board is. Like
2-2-5-5. This is a 2-2-5-5 with no encore.
But it has.
No, you can give it hand encore.
Heads of Souls, dude.
Nico, you can give it hand encore. There's a global hand
It's
card.
Demon. It's Demon, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll keep going. Oscar Crane Kicker. 0025. If your opponent does not have any climaxes, this gets a soul.
So see, broken. We see Raspberry on Flan. You put the climax back in. Now
All of your cards are
Swinging
one
for 3, swinging for 3. Easy. I see. I like it.
my
I like it.
I see the synergy.
Dude, yeah.
broken.
We compressed our opponent to decompress them. I get it.
All right, younger sister Ara, Sicily. It's a 002k. During your turn, it gets 1,000 powers, 3k. When this card is frontal attack, mill the top card. If it's a climax, the character facing this card gets -1 soul. Well, you have to choose it, so hexproof outs it. Loses to Armin. Bad card.
Outs this level 0.
Wow.
God. Would have been busted.
I think
otherwise.
it's funny. I think it's funny that that this is probably your only mill. That's free in the entire set.
Holy shit.
Building a climax to negate damage.
If only we could use that climax more efficiently to block
I
all
know,
the
right?
damage.
Ooh.
Next card.
All right, someone else do it.
All right, Death Emazel. If number of cards in your opponent's hand is 4 or less, this gets 1k power. And it's when this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may put that in your. Oh, it's a stock kicker.
Yeah, dude, you can give your opponent extra stock. Hell yeah!
Fucking broken.
Now,
Shoot.
it's important. You can play this at level 1 for like 3 stock in a class.
Hell yeah!
Kyoko Needleworker. If your opponent does not have a climax in the waiting room, this gets 2k power. So oversize.
Nice. So you swing in and they cancel, and then you lose a card. I like it.
It's a 4,500 on turn 1. That's pretty good.
When they have nothing on board, it's a 4/5. I like it.
Yep.
Next card.
Oh, this one's good.
Childhood friend Rasbarrel. Bond to Overlord Mal. That's the 2/2, right?
It's a 2/2. Let you get the 2/2 to hand.
This is the 1/0/3/5.
Oh wait, this isn't a 0. Oh, okay.
It's not. Of course, it's not a 0.
This
Why
card
would
is
it
a
be
0? This card would be really good.
Why doesn't this have a soul
Wait,
trigger?
wasn't the one in Fate like a double bond with like the same power?
Listen.
Yeah, sure.
No, it was like 500 power, right?
All right, Fallen Angel Flan. Assist all of your demon characters in front of this card.
First
Plus 1 level.
Read the level and the cost, so people.
Okay, it is a 1/1 2,500 power angel demon with a soul trigger. Assist all of your demon characters in front of this card get plus 1 level and 500 power. Pretty cool. Pay 1, rest this card. Brainstorm, mill 4. Put them into your waiting room. For each climax, choose a demon. It gets 1k and 1 soul until the end of turn.
Hell yeah!
You can only do it once.
This is off-time Makoto, but it's always active, and a brainstorm attached to it.
Look how good the art is. That's what matters.
Yeah, art's good. All right, Salvatore the Magnificent. He's a 1/1 5,500. He has a soul trigger, demon weapon,
Okay.
and he's an anti-runner.
Salvatore is fucking awesome.
He's an anti-runner. 5,500 anti-runner.
Dang, if
This
the
is
set
also
had
her
six-
only card.
This answers your
only
opponent's
card
armor
in
that
the
you
set.
couldn't clear on 0.
Next card. The mill runner you're afraid of.
Legendary Chief Graduate Barrel. 2/1 7,500. Class representative and delinquent trait. Those
Hell
all
yeah.
sound like they okay, never mind. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, the number of cards in your deck is 5 or less. Free fresh. Shuffle your deck, and all your characters get 1 soul broken. Pay 2 when this card attacks, and what is this climax, Dean?
Raw plus 3 soul.
Okay. You can pay 2. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 2 or lower characters and put it to stock.
There's actually a story reason for why those traits are like that.
Yeah, sure. I don't care. This is a free fresh. You play this, right?
You think you play? This is probably the worst free fresh of the 5
No, it's
you
not the
get.
Yeah,
worst.
this guy has
It's
like
not
3
the
free
worst.
freshes.
It's the third.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have a free
Never
fresh
mind.
that was like banned at one point. Gee.
Damn, this guy is too powerful.
Next
All
card.
right. I don't want to read it. Can't you read one?
What? All right. Overlord Laharo. 3/2, 9,500 power, 2 soul. This character facing this card gets -1 soul. That's healing every turn. Encore. Pay 2. Broken.
Encore trade 2. What?
Damn.
This is a level 3. This is a level 3.
These are level 3s that you
That's-
want in your deck.
Power to merit.
Dude, if you're playing against the Sky Mirror and they play those stock kickers, that's like free encore for you.
You're right. Broken. Next card.
Next card. Keep going, kid. You gotta do
Netherworld
these.
Honor Student Mao. Level 0, 1,000 power. Pay 2. When this card is put into the waiting room from stage, you may pay cost if you do search your deck for up to 1 brave character or character with protagonist in his card name. Reveal it to your opponent and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your
So
deck.
here's some fun facts. The only brave character is a 1/1 vanilla and like a 1/1 alarm. And then the only protagonists there is actually no protagonist.
Yeah, this is for
Yeah,
your
really?
Persona.
This is for standard with
3 and
Persona, yeah.
4. Yep.
This card was made to go in a Persona deck.
So at the making of Disgaea and JP, Neo Standard was not the normal storm format. Standard was the normal format. So that's why cards in the early days will like point to things that don't exist in their own set. It's the best.
That's broke.
Pretty
Yep.
good.
Cards broken in Persona. Next card.
Pretty cool.
Big Sis Fuka, level 0, 500 power. Assist. All your characters for this card gain 500 power. Auto. When this card is placed on stage from hand, choose one of your other clone characters. That character gets a level and 500 power until end of turn.
There are like 5 clone characters in the entire set. And you
Are they
play
all
only
Disco?
one-
They're all
Yeah,
Disco.
you only play the Brainstorm.
Sick level 1 brainstorm.
It out to your opponent's reversers, dude.
Okay. I'm really hyped about this next card, guys.
Oh,
Because this
no.
card I almost put in my deck. This is the most dank ass anti-standby, anti-bunny girl card that exists.
Oh my
Hampered
god.
Child and Measle. Level 0. 500 power. Demon Death. Continuous. If your opponent has a climax in their climax zone, the character across from this gets -1 soul. This is actually a neg soul wall against standby decks.
And 2K ones.
A Bunny Girl?
Potentially.
Bunny Girl straight up actually like doesn't deal damage if you play this down.
Pretty good.
I mean, you're right, but then you're playing Disgaea versus Bunny Girl, so
We
they're
have
like
140 more cards.
Oh no! Next card, guys. We need some rapid
All right.
flag fires. here.
Special Assassination Task Force leader, Emerzel, 002K. Brainstorm, pay 1, reveal 4, search your deck for up to X death, reveal your opponent, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck, and then choose X and ditch them.
Don't
spammable brainstorm. It's okay.
if you don't have targets in deck, you still have to discard.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wait, it's death characters, not all Disgaea Trader death characters. Holy shit!
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Why would it work that way?
It's a cool set.
God.
This is really cool support for Angel Beat.
Really cool.
Hell yeah,
Angel
dude!
support.
Oh,
I
this
like
goes-
it.
Girl and a Pretty Cat Fuka, 2500 level 0. Act, rest 2 of your characters gets +1 level 1500 power. This is it's a level
Broken.
1 4K, bro.
It's also
broken.
a printy, which means it has the combo of you can make it a level 1 bomb.
Oof.
Yeah, broken. Pluses. Your opponent doesn't kill it because they're a dumbass. Then it kills their other card.
Oh my god.
Like a picnic. Sicily, 500 power level 0. If the number of cards in your hand is 4 or less,
Which it will be.
your other character in the middle position gets 500. All of your characters, it's a frontal assist. Why does this card only have 500 power? What
And
the
plus the
fuck?
bombs in the middle.
It doesn't even have a soul trigger.
Next card.
Bro.
Don't even
All
worry
right.
about it.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. This is
Vanilla,
vanilla.
vanilla.
Broken. Yeah, it's a Q vanilla.
Next card.
Middle schooler who fell to Hades. Fuka.
Jesus.
105K, Prinny Death. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, choose a climax in your opponent's waiting room. Return it to their deck. If you do, shuffle your opponent's deck. Choose one of your characters, and that character gets 3K power.
Broken?
Yeah, this is
Better-
better. It is
Double
better.
punch you on.
Yeah, this is better than the Cosme and Bang Dream. Gives 3K. Your opponent never cancels anyway. It's fine if you're a good player. All right, next card. Netherworld President Jr. How do you say this? Emizel? Emizel. Okay. 1/1 3500 has a soul trigger. Kant. During your turn, all of your characters get plus X power. X equal to 500 says level assist. Then it has an auto when this climax steams. Tell us what it is. What is it?
Paid. It's on a shot.
Okay. Choose death. Emizel.
It's
in
a
your living room.
2/2. That's an 8. Was it? What the fuck was it? It was really terrible. And it
Yeah,
had like
it's
hand
like a
encore.
2/2/8/5 with hand encore. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it was like an AK, and it gets 1,000 if you are like.
All right. Whatever. This
more or
card's
less hand.
garbage. Next card.
Yo, this card is actually playable.
Right.
I'll do this one because this is actually something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
105K package from Celestial, Sicily. Angel Magic. So climax combo. Put this card into stock when you have the wind in play, and your opponent has no cards in the front row. Wait. Sorry. You put this card into stock when the wind climax is put into waiting room from climax area if your opponent has no cards in the front row. This is Fever. This is OG Fever. And if you do, you summon a 2/1/7/5. If you have 3 or more other characters, gain 1,000 power and hand encore as rest. The most unfortunate thing in here is there is a 1/1 Azusa in Disgaea to load up your grave. However, it only grabs demon. So there's actually 0 ways to set up multiple of this.
Just draw into it, dude. What's the problem?
Don't you have to win board first?
Well, no, what's even funnier, not only do you have to win board, but you have to look at your opponent and hope they cannot actually into reading this. Because if they pay 3 encore, they now have a card on their board.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's after the encore step happens, and they have to literally not have anything.
Whatever. It's fucking 2/2 9K Adele Rosalind Vanilla next.
It's the vanilla.
President Raspberry. It's a 2/2 8K. When you use Brainstorm, if a climax is put into your waiting room with this effects, if you hit, this gets an additional 2K. And then when damage dealt by this card is canceled, it gets an additional 3K.
Powerful. It gets
Very
big.
strong. If you're a good player who hits their Brainstorms after canceling 3 times, this is a great card. Overlord Sicily, 2/1, 7,500. If the number of your other demon or angel characters you have is 3 or more, this card gets 1,000 power and hand encore.
Yo, this is the card that you summon at level 1, though.
Okay.
It's actually not terrible.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Mal Raspberry.
Good art.
Yeah, it's a vanilla. Vanillas are at a premium in the set.
2 good characters on it.
Yeah, it's demon. Got demon trait.
All right, guys. We're fucking done. Next card.
Delinquent
All right.
Student Raspberry. Okay. If you're playing
we
Disgaea,
missed the vanilla,
this is a
Dean.
35. No,
We
it's
missed
not.
vanilla.
Delinquent Student Raspberry is a
No,
fucking 35.
we missed Mao and Raspberry.
No, we already
Yeah,
talked
I
about
just
it.
read
We already
it.
talked
I
about
just
it.
read it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're on Delinquent Student Raspberry. It's a 3/5 if you're playing Disgaea.
Yeah, I was just gonna see that.
Oh wait, so is this your oversize of choice? Is this what you play?
No, it's not. It's not even close. You
Okay.
actually have some broken oversizes.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right.
next card.
Next card, Sexy Demon Wish Hanako. This is the strongest card. Spammable Soul Brainstorm. For every climax you hit, you get to give something a soul.
Broke.
Sets up refreshes, pushes damage.
Broken. Next card.
This card pushes damage also. Majin Etna, 1045 Demon Weapon. If you're out 4 or more.
If you're playing Disgaea, you can use soul.
If you're gonna eat shit next turn,
Yeah. But you get to push that damage.
Damage.
That's what matters.
Next card.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, Alarm. If this card's on top of your clock, it's Butler Brave. So I guess there was a Brave card I didn't know about. 103K.
the fuck? This is alarm?
It has Alarm?
It has alarm.
Whoa! If you get a
symbol.
reverse, you can stock charge your opponent.
Yeah, you may give your opponent stock.
Broken. Next
It's not-
card.
all of their cards are not awesome.
It doesn't even have the symbol.
There's a 2,500 backup. This also has Brave trait.
Yep, 3K power. Next card. 2/0 event. Overthrow God of all overlords. Choose up to 5 cards in your waiting room, except climax cards, and return them to your deck. Shuffle your deck afterwards. If you return 5 cards, choose one of your characters, and that character gets 5,000 power and 2 soul until end of turn.
Pushes damage.
This
Yeah.
is part of
This
the broken
card-
standard combo.
It is part of the broken standard combo.
This card's broken because you can put up to 5, but you don't have to put 5. You can put 3 and not get anything out of this. I like it.
Yeah, you can just play it and do nothing.
All right.
It's like Pot of Avarice, but even worse.
2/1 Strongest Overlord event. Choose a climax in your opponent's waiting room and return it to your opponent's deck. If you do, shuffle your opponent's deck, choose one of your opponent's level 2 or lower characters, and put it into his or her stock.
Pay 1 stock, give your opponent a cancel stock card.
All right.
Same pattern.
So on this card it says, if you do shuffle your opponent's deck, does that mean your opponent doesn't get to cut the deck? That means you can stack the deck. Because you shuffled part of the effect. They can't cut your deck, dude. Easy.
Important. Allies. Choose a card in your waiting room. Return it to your deck. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Put this card in your memory. You can return climaxes. This card is a 2/2 event.
It gives you
Hell
a
yeah.
cancel as long as you don't trigger it.
It's just broken if you mill out your deck with your spammable Soul Rage.
There's memory compression also. You can compress in memory with this card.
Battle arena
Yeah.
begins. Counter. All your characters gain 1k power until end of
Damn.
turn.
It's got good
2/1
art.
Counter. This is a 3k
Bro.
counter, but it's splittable. Not by
Splittable
choice.
3K counter.
Oh, no, it's like a 5K. What the fuck?
What? Oh, sorry. It's a 5k counter that's splittable as long as you have 5 characters.
Oh, right.
All your characters gain
I was-
1k.
oh, dude, it's good against those back row killers.
All right,
Hell
these are all fucking climaxes. What's
Climax.
the first?
Climax.
Aloof Etna.
SP.
It's 3/2/9/5 demon weapon. If all your characters are Prinia or have Etna, it gets 2k, and it's a healer. And it's broken, so 11/5 healer
Training deck
broke,
level 3. Got it. Next card.
killing.
This is a double rare.
Unemployed Etna. She doesn't have a job. This card attacks. If a card named Supreme Overlord Girls in your climax area, what is that? Is it a bar? No
I
way. It's like a
actually
2K
don't
draw.
know. It might be a blind. I have to go look.
I like how the illustrators
All
have
of your
these
characters get
cards.
1,000 power until the end of turn. All right, and then it has hand encore. It's a 1/1/5k. And it's got a soul trigger, of course.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it broke.
Thank
Tyrant Etna, 2/2, 7,500, 2 soul, Demon Prinny. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, if the number of cards in your deck is 5 or less, free fresh. Shuffle your deck. All your characters get 2k until the end of turn. Pretty good. It has hand encore.
There's so many
It's a
soul
choo-choo,
triggers in this
though.
set.
This is a shitty ass refresher. Wait till we get to red.
Yeah, that's a good refresher.
Evangelist of Love, Flan.
Best card.
2k 0. If the number of the demon angel characters you have are 2 or more, this card gets 1,500 power. Oh, it's 3,500.
Supreme Overlord Girl is a blind stock soul. Also, this is a really terrible oversize because you have to have like 2 other characters on board, which might be impossible.
Yeah, it is impossible. Thief Angel Artina. It's a 105k auto. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, you may rest 2 of your standing characters. If you do choose one of your characters, that character gets the following ability until end of turn. When the opponent becomes reversed, you can stock charge your opponent again.
No, you stock charge.
No, you stock charge.
Oh, you stock charge. Okay, sorry.
I like this
Yeah,
girl.
now this
Sorry.
is unfortunate because Nisei Monogatari has a Senju Gahara that's just like tap 2 any turn. Give a card this effect. This one's only on play.
Yeah, sure.
It's unfortunate. But if it was like, if you could put that in the back row, I think it would be okay, but it's sadly not.
All right, we got Archangel Flawed. 1/1 3,500. Level 2 or higher characters get 1,000 power. Only the ones in front. Also has pay 2, rest 2. Search your deck for a demon or angel or love and add it to hand. Pay 2 plus.
Damn.
You also have to rest too.
Multiple pluses. Next card,
Fake card.
cute little demon Etna. 1/1/2/5. Continuous. Every card in front of this gets plus X power. X is 500 times the number of characters with assist. It itself has assist. So you have 2 of these. Each of them gives 1,000 to front. Also, on play, discard a card. Top check 4. Add a demon or Prinny among them to hand. Let the rest of it. This is awesome.
Original
This was like
concept.
One Azusa.
Yeah, dude. 1/1 Azusa.
This is the original one.
Bro, is this card playable?
Yeah, it's so sad. If I really wish it could go in the Sicily deck, but
Bad.
and the Prinny deck, I guess it is. But next card, we have another Azusa. This is an SP. This is Best Girl. We have Awakened Angel, Pure Flan, 2/1/8k. Discard a card from your hand into the waiting room. When this is placed on the stage from your hand, if the number of other demon or angel characters is 3 or more, you may look at 4. Choose 1 demon or angel. This is an Azusa that you're not allowed to play unless you have 3 other cards on board.
And it's
Sad
2/1.
times.
Broken.
Oh, this card's sick.
This
Oh,
rare.
Pringer X.
Oh, Pringer X is really sick.
Kringer X is pretty
Pringer
sick.
X is dope. He's a 3/2/10k Prinny. This card gets 1,500 power for every marker he got. He's got great performance. And then he's got Act. Put one of your other Prinny characters from the stage under this as a marker, and it gets a soul until the end of turn.
Broken.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
This
this
guy
is
can
Soul
swing for
modulation.
lethal every game as long as you have enough printies. All right, next card.
Next card's hella playable.
Big Sis Prinny. 102k. All your other characters with the Harl in its name get 500. And then assist. All your characters in front of this get 500 power and love trait.
This combo
card-
is with your 117k vanilla. That's different color.
Yeah, it is. This is actually the deck.
That's the deck. 117ks are actually 118ks. Next card.
Damn, that's broken. Laharl and Etna. It's a 228k. If the number of climax in your waiting room is 4 or more, this gets 2,000 power. It's 10k. That's it.
10k sounds bad.
Super Alloy Great Flanzer X.
Damn.
2285
What is
Mecha
this?
Love.
Go
When
for
the
it.
card is placed on the stage from your hand, if the number of cards in your deck is 5 or less, return all cards from your. That was fucking free fresh to give this card today.
All 3k till end of opponent's turn.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
card's actually fucking hype. Dude, look how cool the art is.
All right. Young Etna. Assist. All your characters in front of this get +1 level. Rest of this, choose an character with Overlord in its name, and it gets 500 till end of turn. Angel Trainee Flown. All your other characters get love. Bond to the Supreme Overlord Laharl. That's the 3/2 good card, right?
Yeah, it's the actual good card. There's also combos with giving cards love that we're about to see.
Broken.
Now-
Or Mhm.
Remember the 1-0 Valvatores and press F.
Ordinary Cleric. Spammable Brainstorm for 2k power to anything. That's a little zero.
Damn.
Press F for that other brainstormer. Next card.
Yeah.
This is cool flavor.
Petty
This next
thief.
card's pretty cool flavor.
Pay 2. Choose one of your opponent's characters in the center stage until end of turn. That character gets minus 1500 power, and this character gets 1500 power.
Oh,
Broken.
Pay 2?
that's pretty
That's
That's a
flavorful.
knockout.
You can kill their runners.
Well, I think it's pretty
Kill
cool
their
flavor.
oversize.
You're right. 2/1 Flown the Love Maniac. 500 power. All your other love characters or characters with love in its card name card name get 1k power. When a card name, even a demon needs love, is placed in your climax series, choose one of
Bag.
your characters, and that character gets 3k power until end of turn. It's on a bad climax.
It's a lot of power.
Unplayable.
Oh, this is a dank card.
Dean, you can have this.
Oh, the dankest card.
This is the strongest card in Disgaea. This card is actually still strong to this day. Overlord Bale, 3/2 10k, demon trait. If you have nothing else on your board, plus 10,000 power, plus 2 soul, and on reverse, free clock kick cross turn.
Broken.
pretty
This
Huh.
card
I
is
feel like it's missing a
so
keyword.
strong. What do you mean it's missing a keyword?
They have great performance.
Okay. That would actually be broken.
This card would be broken otherwise.
This card is like still actually good.
You can still
realize that.
bounce it. We can bounce Ryan. You can bounce Reinhardt too, so it's fine,
Okay.
right? Right, Ollie.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
very rude.
That's
very
Below the
rude.
belt.
All right, I'll stop reading cards. I need another beer to make it through these.
Okay, I'll read them for a little bit. Okay, Nurse Altina. So this card has really good art, and Altina is the best character in Disgaea 4. Fight me if you think otherwise. It's a pay 1 bond to Tyrant Valvatores. I don't know what that card is.
Tyrant Valvatores is a 2/1 level 2 bomb.
All right.
Dang.
Next card.
Strong.
All right, next card, Judge Nemo. This card sucks. It's a level 0. When this card becomes reversed in battle, you may choose a card in your opponent's clock and put it into your opponent's waiting room. If you do, put the top card of your opponent's deck into his or her clock.
Fun
It's-
fact: this is only a 2k. That is a 1,000 power teamer.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
it is.
Dude,
That's
it's,
some edgy
it's Kazuma,
flicks.
dude, except the original Kazuma.
Yeah.
No
That's
bomb
that's
effect.
real. That's really edgy flavor text.
What was the flavor text?
I'm not a criminal. I was born to judge humanity's sins.
All right.
All right, next card, we have Nice Bodied Etna. It's a level 0, 3,500 power. When this card is placed on hand or onto the stage from your hand, choose a climax in your opponent's waiting room, shuffle it back into their deck.
Broken. If your opponent doesn't have
Only a
climax,
500 power demerit.
Well, if your opponent doesn't have a climax, doesn't even have a demerit.
Ooh,
You're right.
3,500. It's pretty good.
Next card.
Okay. Next card, Mystery Demon Xenolith. I like this character's design. It's really edgy and cool. This is a level 025. Put this card into your waiting room. When another of your demon characters is frontal attack, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your characters in battle, and that character gets a 1k power until the
This
end of the turn.
card has some really dank board setups. That
no.
if you had better cards, this card would be playable.
But
because
you don't.
have.
So next card, unplayable.
What is the next card?
Next card, player 2
Player
Etna.
2 Etna.
Oh,
Level
it's a
0
global.
Global 500. I guess it's playable. Next card. Samurai
Legend.
Legend. 116k with a soul trigger. Vanilla.
Is that really a
That's-
one?
I
that's
choose to live by the way of the sword.
Samurai Legend Vanilla out of Vanilla.
Is a soul trigger really a 1k demerit?
Yeah.
Long
Soul
time
Trigger
ago
is a
it was,
1k
yes.
demerit.
No, what
Harmony,
card are
this
we
one
on?
was- We're on Samurai
70.
of Legend.
No, we're after that already. We're at Trespasser from what is it? Celestia Artina.
Yeah.
All right, it has some
That's what
text
art.
here. If the number of cards in your stock is 4 or more, this card gains 1k power. So it's a 117k maybe because you paid out all your stock to be able to play this 116k, and it has hand encore. Dang,
No soul trigger. How does it even push
no
damage?
soul trigger. This doesn't push any damage.
Well, no.
That
See,
sucks.
wait. I think you're thinking about it wrong. So the idea is maybe it loses the first turn because it's only 6k, but the second turn after you hand on court, you probably have 4 stock.
You're right, unbeatable.
Oh my god.
Unkind Demon.
Etna. If there's
No, I
a-
used to think this card was broken when I started.
Here's a marker underneath this card. This card gets +1 level and 4k power and 1 soul. Put a card named Siblings Conversation face down
That's
underneath
climax.
this card. Yeah, it's a
I was gonna say, I bet that's a
When
climax.
this card's battle opponent becomes reversed. If there are no markers underneath this card, you may pay a cost. If you do, this card cannot stand during the next stand phase. So it gets stunned for a turn as well. This card, busted. This 1/110.
I want you to know. One of my first memories from the game is I come in to like what was before FTG, and I explain this card to the person I'm playing against, and they go, "This card seems a little overstepped." And they're like, I've seen marker cards before. They don't normally get 4,000 power, and I'm like brand new to this game. I don't know what's going on. I just put a climax under my card.
All right. Elusive Artina. It's a 2/1 6k. Angel Thief. Your other character in the middle position of your center stage is 1k. At the beginning of your encore step, you have a card named Demon and Angel Bond.
Gold bar.
In your climax area, rest this card. Move it to any position of your stage.
So this was a cool card back when AOT was like super popular. So this is still a cool card. You can put this in the front row, and then it runs to the back row, and you don't leave your opponent reverses.
Dank.
Dang,
And then you
At
have
level
Konosuba. Easy.
Well, you're
Huh?
probably at level 2 anyway when they're at level 1. If you're playing this guy. Anyway, out of control artifact, Xenolith.
Okay, this card has an errata.
2/2 1k.
Oh, no.
Wait, what? 2/2 1k? 2 soul jewel demon. This card gets 1,000 power for each of your other characters. And it has clock encore.
Yeah.
Okay, Dean, what's wrong with this card?
So it gets 1,000 power for every other card on the board. So if both players have a full field, which spoiler, you probably don't, unless you have 3 of this in the front row.
It's clock on core every turn.
So it's actually a 2/2 10k if both players have a full field.
Okay. That's dumb. Like this next card, Dumbfounded Etna. Like
Oh,
that
this
next
card is really cool.
2/9k.
Wait, for just a second. What is the stat line on a 2/1 vanilla? Does anyone know?
2185.
8/5,
Okay.
yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is a 500 power.
You got to rest 2 standing to play this card?
So
What if
so
you
by the way.
wait? What
Character
happens
board.
if you don't have 2 characters?
you have to
Oh,
rest her.
it taps itself.
Because it says just choose 2 of your standing characters. It comes into play standing, buddy.
But what if you only have 1? You just rest her.
Yeah,
You have
just
to
do
finish as much of
you
the effect
can.
as possible.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Pretty squad. Pretty squad.
Oh, is the TD?
This is the same fucking card. Next, Genius Magic Knight. This is what the
Wow.
fuck that art, dude. Gee, damn.
Those are some
0025. Those are some. Yep. Whatever. Okay. 0025. Card is placed on the stage from your hand. Choose a climax. What the fuck are these effects? Choose one of your characters. Give it 3k. That's garbage. Etna and Flan.
This
a
card is
1-0.
playable plus. It's a vanilla
Yeah,
counter,
playable plus.
but there's a bonder to it, so it's
There's a
playable.
bond
Yeah.
to this
There is
backup.
a
This card
bond.
is actually broken.
Broken.
Good art too.
Next
Oh.
card.
Space
Someone else
Detective,
do it.
Guardian Flan, 104K Angel Police. Those are Milky Homes. On attack,
Oh shit!
if
Yeah.
a card named Assassin from Celestia, which is one of the best arts in the game, it's on a 2-soul. All of your characters get 1,000 power till end of turn, and it also has
Broken.
rest a character, and it gets 1,000 power. Power doesn't even matter. You play a 2-soul. It's broken. You play it because it's got Flan on it. Next card, Helplessly Useless Archer, 1/1/4/5 Soul Trigger. On play, choose one of your opponent's characters, and that character gets -500 power until end
Dang.
of turn.
Damn,
Really
it's like the
tight.
back row, boys.
Its weapon trait. Does not have a single trait that goes in the set. Pretty cool.
Next card, 2/1 vanilla. Seraph, what was it? Lamington, whatever.
All right,
He's
Next
the main
card.
bad guy from the first
Let's
game.
just
Oh,
this is
good
the only
card.
reason to play this set. Dean, just tell us about the set.
This is Winged Slayer. It says lose in fashion. 1/0. Perform the following action until you level up. Put the top card of your deck into your clock. All of your opponent's characters get -3,000 power.
3,000.
The real way you use this is you play that clock encore from the TD. You clock encore a couple times to get your free pluses. You clock draw for turn, and then you slam down this. And you tell your opponent, for some reason, has double brainstorm in back row and like tri-field at you at level 0 and has a 2-card hand. You look at them, you say, no, you can't play the game anymore.
Is this card actually good, or is this just a meme?
This card is legitimately, it won me a game in Texas. There was a guy who he Manami'd, but he only got single Manami off because my vanillas were too big for him to get over the vanillas. And then he had double brainstorm back row. He had a 3-card hand. I played this down. He no longer could play the game. He literally didn't have playables. This card is non-ironically like really good.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
Super powerful. And then like if you like hit your opponent to like 1/6, they like just clock themselves once and you lose like your entire board.
This card's
good
sick.
card.
Yo, this next card is actually played in the combo deck. They are all mine. 1/0 event. Choose a climax in your opponent's grave. Put it back in. Shuffle. Then you blind stock 2. Trade
Stuff
one
for
hand
stock
for 2
charge.
stock.
Pretty-
It's pretty
It's
good.
actually pretty good.
I actually
Yeah.
don't know what this card is. What is this? Conspiracy of the School Board. 1/1. Tap 2 of your... Wait. Choose 2 of your characters. Yeah, rest them. If you do rest 2 characters, so as long as they were standing, global 2k power until end of turn. It's like a climax that you don't... Just like an extra climax in your deck. It doesn't have soul.
This doesn't have a counter. You can't even use it on your opponent's turn to save something.
No, of course not. It's an offensive card.
You're
No,
right.
this next
my
card is a
bad.
counter. Do you want to read a kit? It's really good.
Bow Revival. 1/0 counter, event counter. Choose up to 5 cards in your waiting room, except climax cards, return them to your deck, shuffle your deck afterwards. If you return 5 cards, choose one of your opponent's characters in the center stage, and that character gets -15 power. until end of turn.
Anti-damage.
Anti-damage.
103 anti-damage. And you guys said my bomb backup and Beaufrey was broken. This card's busted.
Okay. Oh man, we actually get to playable cards now.
Literally no drawback. You cancel anyway.
All right, we got climaxes, boys. Climaxes after climaxes.
All right, red. Most evil Overlord Laharo. This is a finisher.
Actually pretty good.
It's a
After playing, this
2/2.
card's pretty good.
2/2 7,500. When this attacks, if Overlord passing through is in your climax area,
Blind Soxel.
this gains 3k power in the following ability. When this reverses a battle opponent, burn 1, and it has hand encore. That's pretty playable actually.
This card's actually non-ironically still good to say.
Laharo Lamau. This card used to be on the ban list in JP. When this is played from hand to stage, choose a client to your opponent's waiting room, turn to their deck. If you do, this gets the following effect until end of turn on reverse salvage.
It's a 1/05K that you get to reverse your battle opponent and give them a climax back just to salvage one. But it's free, climaxless combo.
Yeah. Climaxless salvage.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember this was on
climaxless
the ban
plus.
list. Oh, man.
Your opponent never cancels anyway if you're good.
You're right. Power of Sardines, Valvatores. Number of your other characters is 1 or less. This gets 1k power and cannot be reversed by auto effects.
This is probably well, we thought this was the oversize of choice, but then we found out there was something far better. Pretty decent oversize, actually. Sadly, bombs now put things in other places, right?
Yeah.
The
Next card.
Werewolf, Butler, Fenrich. Number of your other
playable.
characters is 1 or less. All your characters get 1500 power.
So we
All
have
your others.
combos. This is this card's actually really good. Also comes SP. But yeah, you actually play this as like a 4 of in every Disgaea deck.
Damn. Really?
Yeah, if you have 2 of them, they're 4Ks.
I guess that's true.
Can make your other 2k 3500.
It also makes your vanillas 4/5s.
This Krasovsky is so powerful it doesn't have card art.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a 0/0 1500 to army card, and then on attack you give something 1500 power. Okay.
Covered this in the trial deck, I think.
Yeah, it's a trial deck card.
This is a rare in the set.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dominating presence of the Netherworld, Laharl. 1/1 with a soul trigger, 3500 power. Assist. It's a level assist.
Yeah, this card's actually really good.
Only for demons and angels.
Oh, so this is the card. The next card is the one that you're 1/0, was it? Or was it a 2/1? With something bond to this
Bond,
card earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? 2 on 5k. On play, give a demon character 1k. And on reverse, or when
Level
it becomes
2 reverser.
reversed, level 2 reverser. Really good against standby.
You're
Mhm.
right.
Out to standby.
Next, likes superhero shows flown. Well, this card, when you use this card's backup, the top 3 cards of all players' decks into the waiting room, and it's a 3K counter. Busted.
Mills your deck.
Mills your deck, mills your opponent's deck. So you mill 3 clean, and then they mill 3 climaxes, right? Is that how that works?
Or it can like
No,
sometimes
they build clean, so they trigger their climaxes.
Well, it also can like think about this. Like most people try to set up good refreshes, and then like you can just tell them they randomly mill 3 cards.
Yeah,
So like
it can be kind of annoying. Yeah, this is a decent card. Next card, Supreme Overlord Laharl. D.
literally the best card. This card was on the ban list.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll read it. 3/2, 10k demon weapon. This card is an event basically. Because when it heals on play, and then you can send it to memory to salvage 2 angel or demons. So you can salvage itself, and then like another card, and then you just get pluses. So you get to level 3, you only need a 1 card hand and a couple stock. That's kind of how the deck actually plays. You'll probably have a 1 card hand and a couple stock.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Next card I think a fun fact about that card is it's an SP in English, but it's not an SP in Japanese. It's one of the few cards that they for some reason changed the SP, like what the SP was. Probably like one of the only ones that is like that in the entire game.
Yeah.
Next card, Former Angel Flawn. This card is actually broken. It's a 1/0 1k Angel Demon. It has both traits. And it gives all of your other demon characters Hand Encore. And it has pay 1. When this card is put in the waiting room, if you're out 4 or more, you can pay the cost and salvage a card. It includes itself. It includes any card, even if it's off trait. Now, the broken thing is that a lot of people probably don't understand because they probably haven't played with a card like this. Cards don't all go to the waiting room at the same time. They actually resolve one at a time. So you can like hand encore 2 cards that got reversed and then pay 1 and get your plus.
Yeah. That's like a classic Standby South thing. With Silica and Liz is like,
Well, those
can,
cards, that's technically different because those cards have different timing.
yeah, but I mean, like, you know,
It's the
same idea.
Now, Carmen, here's the free fresh you want to read.
Dark Adonis mid
This
boss
card was on
2/1
Advanced.
7500 Demon Will. When you play this, if you're 5 or less, you fucking free fresh. Deal 1 damn. What?
Dude, yeah, you refresh and tell your
Dude, it's
opponent
really
you
dank.
take refresh for me.
When this card
And it
becomes
goes back
reversed,
into the deck.
it goes back to your deck.
So
The
you can
flavor
draw it
text
again.
is also really good.
Do you know what's actually broken about this card going back to the deck, Carmen? Remember, Bale has to be alone.
Oh, that's so good.
You still get
Yeah.
the free attacks.
It's actually fucking cool.
So
Yeah,
this is
that's
mandatory
really cool.
for
This
us.
is like the best like free fresher like they printed for the most part.
Ever printed, probably, right?
Yeah,
I don't
this
know.
is
The Fate
really
one's
strong.
still pretty good.
I mean,
The Fate
the-
one's pretty good
yeah, the
as
draw
like an
one's
idea
fine.
of like resources, but like I think the burn one is probably the
Yeah,
strongest.
the Fate one is good for very different reasons. The Fate one is good because it's like a 2/1 8K in a deck that runs nothing but super small shit. And then it's also the main part is it's master and weapon trade or master and servant at the same time. So like any deck can run it. And cantrips.
Yep.
But like burn one is probably like the strongest
Yeah.
effect. Like
Burn one's dumb as fuck.
All right, next card. We
Pretty
get
good.
it. Burn one is the best. That's us. Next.
Damn. I just said you guys were dumb as fuck.
Oh damn.
Caretaker of Prinnies, Fenric.
Wait, Nico, you read the card. You
Fine,
haven't read
okay.
any cards.
I have read cards. Fuck you. Okay, Caretaker of Prinnies, Fenric. Pay 2. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a pretty character and salvage it. Cool. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost, which is another pay 2. If you do, choose a blood character in your waiting room and return to your hand. Cool, it's a pay 4 plus 1 because you played this card. Nice.
What's a blood character?
All the
Valvatore.
Valvatore.
Next card, all of Valvatores.
I see.
Next card, Trainer of Prinnies, Valvatores. It's a level 0 1K. All of your other Prinny characters get 500 power, and it's a Suicider. Neat.
Yeah, it's a dual purpose level 0.
Damn.
Dude's broken.
Modular effects.
Hell yeah. All right, next card, Self-Centered Overlord Laharl. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, choose one of your stand characters and rest it. It's a 500 power demerit yet again.
Is this the oversize of choice?
No, it's not. I'll let you know when we get to the oversized of choice. It's pretty
All right.
broken.
Next card, Absolute Loyalty Fenric. When damaged, it's a 1/0/5K. When damaged up by this card is canceled, if a climax is in your climax area, I don't know what that is.
Two soul.
What is
Is
it?
it
Pog.
useful?
If they cancel the damage from a 2 soul, you can salvage 1. Hell yeah. Playable plus, baby.
Yeah.
Get that in.
This is-
Soul deck.
This is basically Kokoro.
Yeah.
It's
It's the
actually
same.
far, far worse.
Oh yeah, I mean, sure, but no, it's better because you get to play 2 soul.
No, trust me, it's worse.
No, I think it's the same.
It's worse. Trust me. Unlike Kokoro, in this deck, if they don't cancel, you literally cannot play the game.
I don't know, dude. I think it's fine. Did you just get cards anyway?
All right.
Yeah,
Sharp
just clock
Criticism,
draw.
Etna. 1/0/5K. When this card is placed on stage from hand, this card gets +6 power in its own turn where X is equal to 500 multiplied by the number of demon or printing characters you have. Oh, 1/0/7K of last card played, I guess. Good card.
Oh, this card is played as a one of in my
Next
deck.
card, Rebel against God Valvatores. If the number of other demon or angel or printing characters is 3 or more, this card gets the extra 1,000 power. The character facing this card gets -1 soul. Pay 1 when a card named Ties of
Okay.
What?
That's the one from the TD.
Yeah, it's the TD gate.
Oh, okay.
It's not in the booster.
Strong is placed on your climax area. If this card is in your center stage, you may pay cost. If you do, choose a level 3 or lower character in your opponent's center stage and put it into his or her waiting room.
I do remember being really confused trying to find what comboed with that game. I was like, is this just empty or something?
I think it's I think this card's like actually decent in today's meta, not ironically.
Yeah, you just kill shit.
All right, next card, Master.
Yo,
Big
this is the
Star.
best character in Disgaea 3.
What, this guy, Master Big Star?
Yeah, Master Big Star.
That's not Salvatore. What the
What
fuck?
Master Big Star was the coolest.
Salvatore was the coolest.
He's
Fuck
so
you.
All right, this is a revenge support. Give 1K. Wait, is this character? Oh yeah, and that character. Yep. Next card. Fake Laharl. This guy doesn't even look like a Laharl. What the fuck? If you have a card named Prince Laharl of the Netherworld in your waiting room, this card gains 2k power. Is this the oversized, Dean?
Prince Laharl of the Netherworld is the level 1 combo that that bonds to that backup.
Oh. Alright.
So it could be, but I think that's like too hard to set up.
Alright, next card. Vyres the Dark Adonis mid-boss?
Adonis.
Alright. Assist all your characters in front of this game fire and power. When this becomes reversed in battle, you may return this card to your deck. If you do, shuffle your deck.
Wait, do they all have that effect?
Yes. Cool flavor.
It was used in your deck in Texas?
No. The actual card is in blue. That's part of the other combo.
Okay.
It's like the better card.
Alright, someone read this Prince Laharl.
Prince Laharl of the Netherworld. This is one of the strongest cards you'll ever see.
Isn't the combo on a 2-soul?
Yes, 1/0 3k climax combo. If you have the 2-soul, choose a card in your opponent's waiting room, put it on top of their deck. So you're only swinging for 2 instead of 3, but they're actually eating 3. What's really dank is at level 3, you can side. Use the effect. Side. Use the effect. Oh, look. 3 damage is going to stick now. Get fucked. Also has pay 1 bond to a vanilla backup that's green. It's pretty good.
Damn, so you can back up to 4,500.
Yeah. You know the plays, Oliver. You now know the plays. In reality, you're like, oh god, I'm playing Disgaea. I need a playable. I need a
oh yeah, you get the backup on the board.
Yeah, I mean, unironically, probably.
That is actually the play. Thank you. You now know how to play the deck. That's how you keep hands.
Card 111 and this set isn't over yet. Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is my favorite card. Defender of Earth Curtis. It's a 2/1 AK. Pay 1, sack this card. Choose 2 of your opponent's level 1 or lower characters in the center stage only, and kill them. Timko has played this card against me so many times.
So here's the broken part about it: is if you have the Etna out and you have the Etna support in the back row, this is a level 3, and it can kill level 3s.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, it's level 1 or lower.
No, it can't. Yeah, you can only choose.
You can make it a bomb. I'm saying you can make it a bomb.
Oh, you make it a bomb.
Combo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Alright, dude. Next card. Isn't this card supposed to be green?
Yeah, this card is errated to be green and have a different set code.
Isn't it then errated to also be red?
No.
It's like this card is green. This card is red.
This card is actually a green card.
This is the ultimate way to get your
clock charger.
You.
Yeah, that's why it's green. If your opponent has no climaxes in the waiting room when they kills the card. So here's the fun part, kids. If you play this down and your opponent cancels, you no longer have an effect.
I hate. Why are we doing this review? I'm so upset.
The masses wanted it, and I really like the set.
Next card. Let's get this over with. Holy shit. Busty Girl Laharl. Pay 2. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you may pay cost. If you do search your deck for up to 1 level 3 or higher character. What? And reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. This is a pay 2 search for a level 3 that you can't play until level 3. Alright.
Yeah. Overlord's Dignity.
This card wrecks kids.
This card makes people take
0/0/2K Demon Weapon. This card gets +1 level, 1500 power for each marker underneath this card. When the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, you may choose a demon character in your waiting room and put it face down underneath this card as a marker.
Okay, Carmen. How good do you think this is?
Well, if you play against someone that's stupid enough to not understand the threat a card like this presents, this card's broken.
Okay, no. Think about this for a second. You play the Fenric in the back row that gives 1500 power to, like, if you only have one other character, you get 1 reverse.
Yeah.
This is now a 5k level 1.
Yeah, it's a 5k level 1.
I want you to know there's some guy, first round of Texas, I refreshed with 7 markers under one of these and 3 under a second. And I was level 1.
Dean, I don't know where you find these people to play against. Well,
Texas.
I am happy.
This guy was crashing into this like first turn.
Yeah, I mean, these are the kind of cards where it's just like you read this card once, you're like, that card dies right now. I don't care what I have to do to do it. That card's dead. Like,
It's broken. Wait, because it also has Lahara on it, so that demon, that
Yeah,
gives it
you
1,000, and then it also
it has demons, so you can give it a hand on core or
No,
whatever.
the hand on card doesn't matter because it hits the grave.
Oh, it hits grave. Yeah, you're right.
But like this card can like spiral out of control. It's actually really funny also against Konosuba because Konosuba has a power threshold of 6K or 7K.
7K, yeah.
It's really easy to get over that with this. It's really easy for this to actually snowball out of control against both Konosuba and like random shit players.
Yeah, this card is hella dank.
All right, Dink.
So
out of
was
10.
this the oversize of choice?
Yes, this card was broken. This card was actually ruining people's days. It's how I won a lot of games.
Sadistic Etna 103K. When this card attacks, if the number of cards in your opponent's clock is 0, this is the same. What the fuck? But pay 1 bond. Apple bond to son of the previous overlord. You know, I'm done reading these cards.
All right, dude. Next card, My Lord's Advisor Fenric. When another demon character becomes reversed, if in battle, choose one of your characters, and that character gets 2k power until end of turn.
Damn.
Cool. Sport.
Notably, when I was building this guy, because I built this deck for some reason, I actually bought these instead of the 0/0 Fenrich. That's the most I have to say about this card.
Next card, New Overlord Laharl, vanilla out of 10. Next card, Demon Girl Edna and the Ultimate Beauty, vanilla out of 10, 229k, 2 soul. All right, what is this? Demon Awaiting Instructions Barbara. When you use a backup, this card gains 2k power until end of turn.
Damn,
Broken.
axe synergy.
It's not even axe synergy. It's backup specifically.
Yo, this next card, I'll take over because this is a combo piece for the dankest deck. Strongest World Etna. Level 0, 2/5. Now, you may be asking, wow, I've been putting all these climaxes back in my opponent's deck. What's your game plan? Well, here it is. On play, if your opponent is out, or if your opponent has no climaxes in grave, put a card from their grave on top of their deck. Now,
This
what do you
card's
do?
free.
Here's what
This
you
card's
do.
free.
Here's what you do. You put all their climaxes back in their deck. You go, you're dead now. And they go, what? And you play this down. And then you play this down. And you play this down. Then you play Laharl over it. And then you banish Laharl to grab back Laharl in this. And you play it down. And you play down Laharl. And you grab it back. And you grab a Laharl. And you put it down. And then you slam a 2-soul. And then they eat the 7 cards you put on top of their deck. And they die.
With the
It's like
Overlord
Fate
Mal.
Laser.
Huh? It's like Fate Laser, but far, far less cohesive of a deck.
You killed me with it once, right?
Yeah. Now, what is funny is one time I did bring this to a locals, and some guy lied to me about how many climaxes on his grave. And I spent like 5 minutes planning out this turn before going in. And then he had one more climax in grave, and I'm like, what the actual fuck?
Next.
Unlucky.
Elite Red Mage. Cutest card. Pay 1. Kill a level 0 in your opponent's front row. 2/5 power.
Nice.
This is
Couple
also
brothers.
off trait with the rest of the deck. Cool.
Perfect.
Gives a
Super
shit. It's
Robot
cute.
Thursday.
It's the best girl.
All your other
Yeah,
brave
this guy's
characters or
hype.
characters with protagonists in the card name gets fire and power. Pay 2 restless, choose a character in your way, return to hand. Ooh, the
Some
plus.
decks
Damn.
play this because it's a spammable plus.
You're right.
For anything.
1/1.
No, here's your brave character.
Captain Gordon, Defender of Earth, vanilla out of 10.
Why is it a 6K?
Because back then, the baseline was 6k, and like 105ks was
That and it has a soul trigger if you didn't
Yeah.
notice.
Now
Carmen.
this is a combo with the 6K vanilla. Sometimes it's actually normal vanilla stat line. 5 alarm.
It's Jennifer.
He looks like a Chad.
Yeah, he is a Chad. But so here's what happens. It gives all of your brave characters and protagonists 1,000 power. So here's what happens: they attack into your 1/165 with a 6/5. Well, your 1/1/6K with a 6/5, and then Jennifer, Defender of Earth, that you play 4 of in your deck, hits your clock on top, and you go, "You fool!" Free backup. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
All right,
take.
next
You
card.
win.
I want to end myself. What is this event? I don't want to read anymore.
Dissection experiment. 1/1. Choose 5 cards in your waiting room. Accept climaxes. Return them to your deck. Shuffle your deck. If you put 5 cards back in, kill a level 1 or lower in your opponent's front row. Or no, just a level 1 or lower.
Stock.
Yeah, and you have to put 5 cards back in.
Broken.
OP.
You want to keep going, Nico or Oliver?
I can keep going for you, Dean. Dark Assembly. It's a 1/1 brainstorm. Reveal
Wait. No.
It's Operation Tornado. Except
No. What are you talking about?
Worse than Operation. Wait, it's a 1/3. What the fuck?
Oh no!
Reveal
Wait,
3
what?
cards from the top of your deck and put them into
Wait,
your
no.
For each
Why?
climax revealed, choose a level 2 or lower character in your waiting room and put it on the end of your position on your stage. It's super standby. You get to summon out a board of level 2s from this card.
Put out a bunch of 2/2s. Dude, you get 3 2/2s. That's value.
Dank
Wait. I think this card's errata.
Wait, is it?
Is it?
What's the errata?
Wait, Dean. All right, this is the play. You play the 3 of that full field of that 105k that like goes to stock with the combo. You
Okay. What do you think the errata is on this 1/3?
Oh,
You can only do it up to once?
If there's a climax not free.
Oh no! Oh no!
wait.
Next card. This is fucking horrible. 1/0
Kill me.
back together. Choose a
Oh,
climax
this
in
is
your opponent's
playing.
waiting room and return it to his or her deck. If you do shuffle your opponent's deck, choose a character in the waiting room and return it to your hand.
Part of the combo.
Costless hand fix.
Yep. Someone read coming up next.
What
Alright,
is this?
The next cards are climaxes.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
we need to
There's
coming up
coming
next.
up
Someone
next.
read coming
What
up
the fuck?
next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So coming up next, 1/0 event. Look at the top card of your deck. Put it on top of your deck or into grave. So it's a scry. Broken. Also mills a card. Then put the top card of your opponent's deck into the waiting room, and then you get to choose a card in their waiting room to put on top of their deck. And then choose one of your characters with Etna, and it gets 3,000 power.
That's a lot of things that don't do anything.
Next time on Demon Gal Etna Dimension 2, Episode 2, The Birth of Overlord Etna. A new history begins now.
All right, a bunch of climaxes, and then we're on to blue. Thank God. This is-
We're almost there,
Only
boys.
one more color, boys.
All right, this
All right,
brainstorm
guys.
is $9,
It's the brainstorm.
right? It's
Yeah,
the only
it's like
plus in
$9.
brainstorm. It's a draw brainstorm. It also
It's the
gives
only
level
plus in
500 to
brainstorm.
Clone and death. If you play blue, you play this card. Level 3.
I think you play this card
Yeah,
anyway.
you play regardless, actually.
All right.
I think
Final
you just
weapon,
play
girl,
it.
Desco. You play this card also. It
No.
gets-
Bro, you have to read how bad this card is.
This card gets +6 power. X is equal to 500 multiplied by the level of the character facing this card. When this card is placed on stage from hand, or through the change effect, you can heal 1. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, choose up to 1 of your stand characters and rest it.
Wait,
you
what?
can't even tri-field this
You're a
card.
healer.
Good shit. Because it's overstated, dude. If against other level 3s, it's 11-5.
Is
It's broken.
Card is played. This is not ironically played. Not in my list, but the Japanese list played as a 4 of.
All right.
Okay.
Someone.
Why won't you just play the Etna?
Why wouldn't you just play the Laurel? Oh, Ray was banned back then.
Yeah.
Sapphire Rondonite. Assist all your characters in front of this, gain hand encore. Act, put a demon from your hand in the waiting room. Choose one of your characters gets 1k power till end of turn.
You can discard your
This is a
entire hand to
double R.
flex.
This is a double R. Next card.
Final boss training Desco. Pay 1. When a card named Final Weapon appears, is placed in your climax zone. This is in your center stage. Pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's cost 0 low characters. Put it at the bottom of their deck. Change 2. Put this in your waiting room. Pay 2. Put this in your waiting room. Beginning of Encore step. This is rest. You may pay a cost. You choose a Final Weapon Desco in your waiting room. Put it on the stage position this was on.
So what's broken is that way you can dodge having to tap a card.
Oh, yeah, because it's played from hand, right? It's just like the Homura, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
don't
this
know.
next card is hype as fuck. This is part of the combo. Wait, no, it's not.
Ding Dong
This is
Ditches
Fumio.
Axel.
It's part of your dank combo.
No,
Ugh.
this is a Fumio.
Pay 1, sack this. Refresh your opponent's deck.
Yeah, Fumio. You just gotta.
I love this fucking card's name.
Next card. How do you read this?
I don't know. Axel. All the words before it don't exist. When this
they're all-
becomes reversed in battle, put this on the bottom of your deck. Rest 2 demons, choose one of your characters, and gets 2k power.
So Carmen, this is the combo. You play this down. No, at first you free fresh with the Adonis. You burn 1. You play this down. You play down Bale. You crash in the Adonis, so it gets shuffled into deck. You crash this in. It goes to the bottom. Your Bale's alone. You've attacked 3 times.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, with 20k power, fucking force soul on board with the mandatory clock kick.
Yeah.
Alright, next card, Fancy Dreaming Disco. When you use a brainstorm, if there's a climax put in the waiting room, through the effect, this card gains 2k power. She looks kind of cute. That's about it in that picture.
It gets power from your brainstorm.
You're right.
It can be vanilla stat.
Raspberry and Sapphire, or Raspberry and Sapphire. If your opponent has a 500 power or lower character, this card gains 1500 power. What?
Broken against Milky Home.
All right.
Free 4K against Milky Home.
Interesting. Next card.
Free 4k against Fate.
God, why did these cards have text? Why can't they all be vanilla now?
I told you they're worse than vanilla.
Whatever. This guy's name. Pay 2. When this card is put into your waiting room from stage, you may pay cost if you do search your deck for up to 1 card with named Hero Almaz. Reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Bond. Killing Machine Sapphire. It's a pay
Killing Machine Sapphire is a 2/2 that we're gonna get.
All right.
Combo.
I want to go to bed, Mr. Shampoo. There's a 0025. When this card is placed in your stage of your hand, choose a climax in your opponent's waiting room. Return it to their deck. If you do, you shuffle your opponent's deck, and this gets on reverse.
Draw 1.
Draw 1.
Yeah,
Teacher Cook.
Draw 1.
Damn, this guy also looks cool.
Yeah, he is. He's hype.
Next card.
Sheltered Lady Rosalind. This card is actually played in some lists.
Good, it has strong
500 at the
art.
front, and it has
The act
act draw card, and then end your main phase and go to
Proceed
or
to
end
the
your,
end
go to
phase.
end phase. And
That's really
it has the
strong.
best flavor text. Look at the flavor text. But what happens when you select enter?
Good card.
That's a really good card.
You sometimes play this if you go first because that way you can like keep hand.
Yeah. I've had that
That's
happen
pretty
to me
good.
multiple times when people play this guy.
That's not even a lie. It's like actually
It's an actual line of play that's like legitimate, unfortunately. Next
Pass
card.
turn,
Next
draw
up, Obstinate
card.
Rosalind. Demon weapon. During your opponent's turn, all your demon characters get 1,000 global power. And on play, if your opponent does not have any climaxes in waiting room, it's draw ditch.
Damn, she's got good cards.
Busted. Next card.
Yeah. This is the best girl,
Vanilla
Yukimaru.
backup.
Best girl in Disgaea 2.
Next card. Unusual Frog Tink. If the number of climaxes in your waiting room is 4 or more, this card gains 2.
It's a rare
power.
Pepe.
What a rare Pepe. A rare
It's an
floating
uncommon Pepe, though.
Pay
how-
if you
okay.
put this card into your waiting room. Choose one of your opponent's level 2 or lower characters in the center stage and put it into the bottom of his or her deck. Dang.
Take a minute to appreciate this card. 1/1/4/5 with a soul trigger.
Broken.
Pay 3 after. So this is a 1/4 neg hand event.
Next card. 2/1/8k. During your opponent's turn, this card gains 1k power. Broken.
Slightly better
Damn,
than the-
titty
Next
squad.
card. Killing Machine Sapphire. 2/2/7/5. If you have another character with Almaz in its card name, this card gains 1500 power. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed with a card name Newlywed. Sorry, I'm dumb. Queen is in your climax area. Draw up to 2 cards. Choose 1 card in your hand. Put it into your opponent into your waiting room.
Now here's the fun part. What do you think this climax is?
Obviously, a 2 soul.
K1.
Draw
Huh?
3 soul.
No, you guys are all wrong. It's 2 soul.
Oh god.
Damn.
3/2 Overlord daughter Rosalind. Rosalind? Rosalind. Oh my god. I need to go to bed. The character facing this card gets -1 soul. Pay 1. When this card attacks, if a card named Overlord Summon is in your climax area, you may pay cost. If you do, draw up to
Book.
3 cards, choose a card in your hand and return it and put it into your waiting room.
It pluses 2.
Damn.
Busted.
This is a level 3.
This is a good
It's
level
better
1
Graceful
combo on the
Charity.
Level 3 card. Next card. Level 0, Master of the Forbidden Chamber Desco. 0025. During your opponent's turn, this card gains 1k power.
So what do you guys think about this one?
Unplayable. Next card. Hades Warden XL. Vanilla. Next
Vanilla.
card. Perfect version. Des X.
Tess
If your
X.
opponent is level 3 or higher, this card gains 500 power and Hand Encore. 229k. 2 soul with Hand Encore.
Only if your opponent's level 3.
Dude, this
Pretty
outs
good.
early play level 3s, dude.
Broken.
Not only is it not big enough to reverse them, but it can't be removed from the board because that's Hand Encore.
Robust Princess Sapphire. This is the same art. It's as the other card. It's also 3K.
Also,
Vanilla, yeah. Next card. Rosalind's Servant Taro.
Oh, this card's fine.
This is the exact same card as the Laro.
No, it's different.
This is
Laharo
top of
chooses
deck.
Top of deck. This puts climaxes under. It's also got milk trait.
Oh no, milk.
If you need the milk trait, it's good.
What
Hero Almaz. During your opponent's turn, this is a vanilla.
I like it.
Climax combo. If a card named Overlord Almaz, which give me a second, I actually don't know what that is.
You
It's
draw
a,
a card and choose
doesn't
a card in your hand and
matter.
put it into your waiting room.
Blind Stock Soul. Yeah. You get to
Busted.
draw one, ditch one.
Nice.
Next.
Doesn't even plus.
Next card, Dark Hero Axel, 1/5500, Hand Encore.
This is a
Busted.
standby target.
Standby target with the soul trigger on it. Next card.
Yeah, it's broken.
2/1 superhero Arum, whatever. When this card is placed on stage from hand, if the number of cards in your deck is 5 or less, free fresh. And then search your deck for up to one character with Overlord in the card name revealed to your opponent and put it into your
You're
hand.
still playing mid boss.
There's so many.
This grabs Bale
Nah,
and
dude.
the 3/2.
There's so
This
many
card?
refreshes.
Nah, dude, you fucking play this, and not only is it free fresh, you compresses you an additional 1.
Busted.
Still playing mid boss.
Home economics teacher, Mr. Shampoo. 2275, teacher cook. During your opponent's turn, when this kills your opponent's card, you may draw a card.
Nice.
What do you guys think about this?
Good standby target.
Good standby
Unplayable.
target.
Oh my god.
Cell
is this,
phone.
Is this an event? We're almost done, guys. We've
Cell
done it.
phone.
Search your deck for up to 2 teacher characters. Reveal them to your opponent. Put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. Choose 2 cards in your hand and put them into your waiting room. Nice. So
You wanna know something fun, guys?
There's
Characters.
only
Yeah.
one teacher.
No, Mr. Shampoo, the level 0, and the 2/2 are the only teachers.
Nice.
There
Hell
are no
yeah.
teachers other than that.
Next card. Broadcast Incident. Choose a climax in your opponent's waiting room. Return it to his or her deck. And if you do, shuffle your opponent's deck. Draw up to 3 cards. Choose 2 cards in your hand and put them into your waiting room.
This finds you a climax to kill your opponent.
Hand
Graceful
fix on a
Charity.
1/1. 1/1 Graceful Charity. Pudding Mountain 1/2 event. Choose up to 5 cards in your waiting room, accept climaxes, and return them to your deck. Shuffle your deck afterwards. If you return 5 cards, choose up to 2 cards in your clock. Put them into your waiting room. Put this card into your memory.
Heal 2, eat 7.
I like it.
Yeah.
1/2 counter event. You may put the top card of your clock into your waiting room. Choose one of your characters, and that character gets the following ability until end of turn. When this card is put into your waiting room from the stage, you may return this card to its previous stage position and rank.
Wait,
This is a 1/2. This is costless in other sets.
it heals on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Broke.
Yeah, this card's actually decent.
This is a good
Oh,
card.
I
There's
didn't
just
see
no
the heal
support.
text.
Yeah, it heals.
Got good
and
art.
Saves a card. It's pretty good.
Ugh.
I don't know how
This
you
is-
would use it.
Are
Oh,
we
shit.
done?
We did it. We hit climax.
We did it, Reddit.
Holy crap. All right. Someone in the comments leave whatever next
This
set
is
we're doing.
physically
We're never
painful.
doing Disgaea again. I never
I
want
wanna
to do anything
throw
about
up.
Disgaea. All right, guys.
I wanna
we're
throw up.
leaving now.
I think
Goodbye.
Alright.
next we're probably going to be either doing like Angel Beats versus a
Hell
Kugelhofer,
yeah.
or like something similar. I think there was like a fairy tale with somebody. wanted
Why? Why are there more? Oh, wow. I just want to go back.
I thought this was hype. I liked it. I think this set is unplayable. It might be one of the
Unplayable
worst
plus.
sets
This
in
is
English.
why I drink.
All right. We'll see
Carver,
you
imagine
guys
this is
later.
your favorite set.
Ah,
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks. for
Bye.
watching.
See you later.
good night.